Morning. It is Wednesday, so it's time for our Wednesday read aloud. So, all of our stories are about sounds this week. So, I found a sound book, and it's actually by Dr. Seuss, and it's called Gerald McBoing Boing. So, it's about a boy that makes lots of sounds. So, we're going to see what happens today. I hope you guys are paying attention to the sounds around you. If we were at school, I have another book that you can look up. It's called the listening walk, and I like to do that during this unit. We go outside and we listen and think about all the sounds that you hear when you're outside, and what are the things that are making those sounds. Some of them are natural, like birds, or maybe the wind rustling the leaves, or the trees and things like that. And then some are unnatural, so it could be somebody who's cutting up some wood for the winter, or somebody mowing their lawn or something like that. So maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow it'll be a little bit nicer, and you can go out for a walk and see what do you hear outside. All right, so this is Gerald McBoing Boing. This is the story of Gerald McCloy and the strange things that happened to that little boy. They say it started when Gerald was 2. That's the age kids start talking. At least most of them do. Well, when it started, when he started talking, you know what he said? He didn't talk words. He went boing boing instead. What's that? Cried his father. His face is turning gray. That's a very odd thing for a young boy to say. And poor Gerald's father rushed to the phone and quick dialed the number of Dr. Malone. Come over fast, the poor father pled. Our boy can't speak words. He goes boing boing instead. I see, said the doctor. It's just as you said. He doesn't speak words. He just goes boing boing instead. I've no cure for this. I can't handle this case. And he packed up his pills and he walked out of the place. Then months passed and Gerald got louder and louder, till one day he went boom, like a big keg of powder. It was then that his father said, This is enough. He'll drive us both mad with this terrible stuff. A boy of his age shouldn't sound like a fool. He's got to learn words. We must send him to school. So Gerald marched off, an obedient creature. You think school's going to change it? I don't know. But soon he was back home with a note from the teacher. From Public School 7 to Mrs. McCloy. Your little son Gerald's most hopeless boy. We cannot accept him, for we have a rule that pupils, which is like students, must not go cuckoo in our schools. Your boy will go honk all his life, I'm afraid. Sincerely yours, Fanny Schultz, teacher, first grade. Uh-oh. So even by first grade, he was not talking at all. And as little Gerald grew older, he found when a fellow goes bam, no one wants him around. When a fellow goes squeak, he won't have any friends. For once he says clang, 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 all the fun ends. Nobody's being his friend. They're not being nice to him at all, are they? Nay, nay, they all shouted. Your name's not McCloy. You're Gerald McBoing Boing, the noise-making boy. Poor Gerald decided that he had no place at home, in school, in the world, in the human race. So he concluded that, drear and forlorn, he would just disappear in the thick of a storm. There he is, going away. But as he was boarding a slow-moving freight, a voice from the darkness called out, Stop, boy! Wait. Aren't you Gerald McBoing Boing, the lad who makes squeaks? My boy, I've searched for you many long weeks. I can make you the most famous lad in the nation, for I own the Bong 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 radio station. I need a smart fellow to make all the sounds, who can bark like a dog, who can bay like the hounds. Your gong is terrific. Your toot is inspired. Quick, come, bong, bong, bong. McBoing, boing, you're hired. Come to McBong, bong, bong, the bong, bong, bong show. Now his parents, proud parents, are able to boast. Oh, here's a picture of him. That their Gerald's clop, clop, bang is known coast to coast. So a radio show, they say this, they say the stories, and then they need the sound effects, right? So he gets to be the sound effect guy. Now Gerald is rich. He has friends. He's well fed because he doesn't speak words. He goes boing boing instead. Look at this big car. And now he's got all kinds of friends. So it's kind of neat that the things that the people made fun of him for was actually the special thing that made him famous. So you never know what your talent is that can take you to the top. So I like that. And I like the it has all the sounds that we were talking about. So again, if you have time this week, go out, take a walk, see what's the natural sounds, what kind of sounds you hear out there, the unnatural, the ones that people make, and try and figure out, kind of like our story of who makes those sounds, right? What makes those sounds? And today you're also going to listen to Whistle for Willie. So during our Zoom, we'll maybe see if you learn how to whistle during this story too. All right, have a good Wednesday. Talk to you later, guys.